What's up, everybody? It's the Casual Fan back for another video. Today in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a video that I've been wanting to publish for actually quite some time now, but it's my top 10 favorite castings of all time in just science fiction in general, period. Point blank, period.
Stop it. Get some help.
The thing is, I might not be doing Star Wars and Marvel content much longer on this channel, mainly because I just want to focus my platform on one thing, and that's like football and basketball and just sports. So before I stop that sort of content, I just want to end it off on a strong note with these rankings lists. So here's my first one right here. But as always, before we begin, make sure to subscribe down below to the channel if you're new here. Quick disclaimer before I actually get this video underway. This list was very, very hard to make. And if your favorite superhero or super villain or whatever character is not on this list, I'm sorry, because I left out some of my favorites and it was actually very, very hard. Literally all of these top 10 and actually 12, because I have some honorable mentions, all of them are legends on this list. And I've left out some legends as well, but these castings are literally perfect. And I mean, wow. This was really hard to make. Coming in at number 12 on my list, my honorable mention, I have Tom Hiddleston playing Loki. I mean, I feel like the only thing that's slowing him down is when he gets older. I mean, as he's getting older, it's probably going to be a little bit harder for him to look like Loki. But I mean, there's nothing much I would change about him. I can't imagine anybody else playing him. And then coming in at number 11, I have J. Jonah Jameson, the Spider-Man legend, played by J.K. Simmons. He should be higher on this list if I'm being honest. But I mean, you're going to see how legendary the rest of these characters are because, man, this was a very, very hard list to make. Coming in at number 10, cracking into the top 10, we have an absolute legend, Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin. This might come out as a hot take, and a lot of people are probably not going to like this, but I think his acting in Spider-Man No Way Home and his performance in Spider-Man No Way Home is better than any other performance that he had in the first Spider-Man movies, because I think that he showed more emotion in them, and he really portrayed a better villain for Tom Holland's Peter Parker, and he really made him suffer more. And there's even rumors that he might even be playing as Joker in the upcoming DC universe whenever as they're rebuilding and all that kind of stuff. So I will be super excited to see that. But coming in at number 9, I have Chris Hemsworth playing Thor. I mean, this guy was literally my childhood. Whenever I grew up watching the Avengers in general, he was my favorite Avenger. And over time, I mean, I can't wait to just, I mean, he is so passionate in general about this role. And the fact that he's only number 9 on this list shows once again, I mean, I know I'm saying this for like the 5th or 6th time, how hard this list was to make. And I honestly can't imagine anyone else being casted as Thor but Chris Hemsworth. Coming in at number 8, I have Ryan Reynolds playing Deadpool. I think this guy right here, I think Ryan Reynolds in general, literally, I feel like he plays Deadpool in almost every single movie. And this was literally casted and perfectly made for him. And I just can't wait to see more of Ryan Reynolds into the MCU. He never fails to put a smile on my face as Deadpool. So, yeah. At number 7 on this list, he should be higher. Charlie Cox's Matthew Murdock as Daredevil. I mean, I am so happy that we got to see him in Spider-Man No Way Home. I was the only one in the theater who was like really, really screaming and yelling. I was like, no way, that's him. And like, I really hope we get to see him more because even though I found out about his show late, I'm so glad that I found out about his show. I discovered it 2 years back. And like he said in interviews that he is so open and so welcome to playing Daredevil, even until the point where people say that he's too old to play Daredevil. And that just gives me shivers down the back of my neck because Charlie Cox, you are an amazing actor, and I cannot wait to see more Daredevil projects with you. Hopefully Kevin Feige does you justice. Number 6, it's kind of tough the fact that he's not in the top 5, but I have Doctor Strange. All I got to say is look at Doctor Strange and then look at like his comic book version of him. It's absolutely insane how comic accurate he is. So great job by, Marvel casting him, and great job by Benedict Cumberbatch for that amazing acting throughout the MCU. And I can't wait to see more of him. Cracking into the top 5, we have a sexy son of a gun. And by the way, I just realized, spoiler alert, I don't think I'm going to have any women's on this list, but shout out to Margot Robbie, shout out to Wonder Woman. But anyways, this top 5, we got Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. I'm a completely straight man, okay? But this guy right here, he is one sexy son of a gun. I literally grew up watching this guy. And he should be higher. I mean, maybe I'll, fuck around, put him at number 1. But he's at number 5. I wish he had more better movies than just, the prequels and all that kind of stuff. But Hayden Christensen, you are amazing. And I cannot wait to see you in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show coming out this May 25th. So, yeah, man. I mean, I could talk about Hayden Christensen forever, but Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker at number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have DC's biggest mistake of canceling this guy's future projects. We have Henry Cavill as Superman. He is literally the Superman. I mean, you look at the comics and stuff like that. You look at any other Superman animated film or show, you literally see Henry Cavill. There's nobody else who could play Henry Cavill. And instead they're doing some Batgirl and Superman girl, like shit. I don't even. Warner Brothers, just please listen for once for what the fans have to say. And I mean, I really hope we get to see Henry Cavill once again as Superman, because his performance is absolutely insane. And it's number 4 on my list for the greatest comic book castings of all time. And look at that. We are here at the top 3. Coming in at number 3, we have Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. A lot of people want him at number 1 or 2 or whatever. And I agree. I do think he's an absolute legend. And, he's literally flawless. But you're going to see these next 2 and you're going to say, okay, now I understand why. Because I really hope we see, I mean, he's getting older, but his performance in Logan, his performance in all the X-Men movies, I got to rewatch that. And hopefully there's a small chance we're going to see him in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That would be really nice. That would be really cool. But we're going to have to see how it all turns out. And yeah, at number 2, one of the most irreplaceable roles of all time and one of the greatest supervillain performances of all time, and probably the greatest supervillain of all time in a comic book movie, which supported and carried the greatest comic book movie of all time. I have Heath Ledger's Joker. This man was literally screaming at his wall for 6 months to practice and try to become clinically insane for the Joker role. I mean, the time, the dedication, the passion that he put into this role. I honestly don't think we'll ever see it again. And I'm so glad that we have this trilogy and his movie to forever celebrate and embrace that. And I have him at number 2 because at number 1, we have one of the greatest performances of all time. This should be no surprise. Palm Clementif plays Mantis. We should all know that it was easily number 1.
You thought I was being serious? Hold on. I gotta get this. Clink, clink, got your little dumb.
It's not even a debate. Robert Downey Jr. playing Tony Stark, a.k.a. Iron Man, is easily the greatest comic book casting and performance of all time. I mean, I don't even feel like I need to explain this, but I feel like the moment that Robert Downey Jr. was born, the doctor literally said, okay, he's going to be playing Iron Man one day. That's literally what he was born for. Literally what he was born for. He was literally born to play that play. Nobody else can play it. Nobody else can even touch the role because Robert Downey Jr. is the greatest. So that's all I got to say. Hopefully you guys enjoy my list. That's all I got for today, but I'm going to be pumping more Star Wars and Marvel content as I'm going to be wrapping that up on this channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy the list. And I'm out for now. See you guys in the next one. Peace.